So then, this morning we're up in Leeds, got a vehicle, apparently Mercedes come out to it yesterday, so it's got a fuel rail problem on the high pressure rail. So just been and got keys out at office, and this said the engine cut out. Anyway, just got keys, put keys at ignition, and she don't want to start. So what we'll do, we'll get cab up, check she's getting fuel, and then take it from there. So yeah, as you can see, we're going for the old unkept look. Need a shave. Me haircut. That could be this weekend's job, I think. Anyway, yeah, we'll jump in and have a look at that. Got some exciting news, which I'll tell you about later. So yeah, what we'll do, I think I'll put the laptop in first and see if that's telling me anything to the reason why she don't want to start, and then we'll start tracing fuel and find out why it don't want to start. So yeah, let's get on with it. Yeah, so I put the laptop into it, and there's nothing really on the laptop to suggest a reason why it's not starting. The only fault it's really coming up with is exhaust after treatment fault, which won't stop it from starting. So what we'll do, we'll get cab up, check she's getting fuel to filters and everything else, and then take it from there. I've been interesting on this one, eh? So let's get cab up and have a look. Right, so what we've got on these Econics, we've got a pre-filter and a main fuel filter. So what I'm going to do now, whip these out, see we've got fuel in here to start with, and then we'll have a look how bad the filters are, whether they're blocked or whatever. And then what we can do then, if we have fuel, the fuel filter's alright, we'll then start chasing that into the fuel rail to make sure we're getting fuel up here. And if we're getting fuel up here, then we'll start scratching reds probably. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll whip these out now, see what these look like, and then take it from there. Look at that pre-fuel filter there, the slime and how dirty it is. That don't look right well, so that won't be doing it any favours. There is no fuel inside the filter housing either, so what we'll do, I'll look at the main filter, see what that looks like. I have filled some fuel in the main fuel filter though, albeit not a lot. That filter itself doesn't actually look too bad, so the pre-filter is doing its job, albeit a bit gummed up and slimed up. So what we'll do, we'll throw two filters in it, crack it up, we'll turn it over, see it'll start. These have a little O-ring on, so when you change the filter, always change the O-ring as well. See, that O-ring gets worn, there's a chance it may suck air in. If it starts doing that, then we're not going to get what we want to happen. So whip them out, change the O-ring on that, and then the fuel filter, nice and white and shiny. Two new O-rings, pop them on there, they just sit, you can see the recess there, the O-ring just literally sits on that recess. put your filter in. I'll show you now. I can get it out of the bag. That filter literally just clicks in there like that. So it's clicked in, so it's secure. I'll just slide it back in, tighten her up. Literally just a 36mm socket on the top. Same again, little recess there, you can see it. That's that orange sits. Sits in there like that. And what happens is that pre-filter then clicks in, or it should click in, which is like so. Tighten that one up. Like that. The old filter in a rag, so put it back in the box so it doesn't rip out all the way van. Little diesel floor in it. But no mind. Got little O-rings in there as well. So now what we'll do, turn it over and see what happens. So I don't know if you can see that, but here on the side of these Econic, it's a little red button here. Can I show you? Yeah, on the Econic, it's a little red start button here. So as long as the ignition's on in the cab, you can turn it over by pressing this button. Alive! Right, so basically what you saw there, first clip, spun it over 30-40 seconds, won't start, but it won't get fuel to filters. So I've got a funny feeling we've got a big issue here, or we might not have, I don't know. What I've done, I've sucked, I'll show you, diesel pipe in tank, sucked some out, put it in that jug there, and then what I did was I pre-filled the filters. Now, whether it's going to carry on sucking its own diesel up, or whether it's going to cut out once them filters are empty, I don't know. So what we'll do, we'll rev it up, and we'll see. If it's going to cut out when filters are empty, it'll do it very soon. We'll start revving it up. Now, I'd like to think it's now pulling its own diesel through, because it would cut out by now if it wasn't, because the amount of fuel that's in the filters, it won't run that long. So what I'm going to do with that now, because when Mercedes came out to it yesterday, they said there was a fuel pressure issue on the fuel rail. So if you can hear me, that there's a high pressure fuel rail, yeah. Now that runs at some unseen amount of pressure. That, don't quote me on the figures, but them fuel rails are usually running off the top of my head like 700 or 800 bar or something stupid like that. Obscene amount of pressure that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the cab back down, plug the laptop back in now, and see what fuel pressure I'm getting on the fuel rail. Now when Mercedes came out to it yesterday, they said it had low fuel pressure on the fuel rail. That filter being blocked will give it low fuel pressure, because it's not getting the amount of fuel through that it needs to get that fuel pressure up, yeah? So hopefully all's good and it's a nice easy fix. If not, then we'll delve a bit further and see what else we can find. The diesel did look quite clean what come out of the tank, so it's not like they're using dirty diesel or anything. However, it may have had contaminated diesel in the past and that's why it's on the filter. But look at that pre-fuel filter, it'd never run with that like that anyway. So yeah, so what we'll do, we'll get cab down now and then we'll get laptop plugged into it and see what's what. Fingers crossed, we might not be so bad at that. Right, so put laptop in, we're getting up, fuel pressure's right, everything's stable, vehicle's running fine, turn it off, starts first crank straight away as you expect it to. So yeah, I'm thinking this issue here is purely down to fuel filter being blocked. So I'll do for me. So yeah, fingers crossed we shouldn't hear anything else off this one now. So you can go back out to work and that'll make the customer happy. Yeah, and then always what I like to do just before we leave a job is just make sure everything's working fine on truck. Because there's 2 seconds just to make sure it's right. Saves having to come all the way back if there's anything wrong with it. So yeah, packer's working, lift's working. Well, that'll do for me, will that? Just make sure it's all working right. So it's set in trade there, that's why both chairs went up at the same time. And then packer's kicking in on auto itself as well. So I'm happy at that. So what we'll do now, switch off and call that a do, I think. Just have to wait for packer to finish running. Switch that box off there. Turn her off. Turn her back on. You'll notice that exhaust after treatment fault's gone as well now. So whether that's just batteries weren't the best on it when I first got it, must have been cranking it over and it wouldn't start. So, but yeah, I'm happy at that. Right, so happy with that. That should be right now. Just from the office and back to Charlie. So not too bad. Not sure what we're doing when we get back to Charlie. I know we have a job for possibly Monday down in South Wales, which we need to replace a ram on what we call a 70/30 split body, which I'll explain on Monday if we get down there. So yeah, what we need to do is get back to Charlie, sort the parts out for Monday. We have a 70/30 body in the yard, so whether we just take a ram off that one or whether they're going to source a new ram for it, I really don't know. So anyway, what we'll do, we'll get back and I'll catch you in a bit. So that's us back at HQ now. We'll nip in office, see what's happening there. Throw some paperwork in as well, and jobs are good, and then we'll crack on. Yeah, so like I said, back at HQ, something a bit different. We have a 35-ton Terex crane, which you probably saw as I pulled into the yard. Already recorded this once, by the way, but I didn't press record. And so basically we've got some stuff to move in the yard, so we're going to rig this beast up and get some stuff shifted. We did the ticket for this a few weeks ago and never really drove it since we did the ticket, so it'll be interesting to see if we can remember how to drive it. Let's crack on. Right, so got them legs down, wheels off the floor, do the same on the other side now. Let's see if we can get a level. Yeah, that's what we'll do, just slow around now, throw all these chains off, and then de-rig her. So that's the plan. And then we're on to the next job, which is going to be taking that ram off. Job on Monday. There we go. It's always better, isn't it, if you release the handbrake before you're trying to reverse. Right, so yeah, fold it crane up, and we're going to put her away now. So yeah, something different for a Friday afternoon is that. On a play with crane, and a big crane she is at that as well, 32 metres. I think radius wise it'll only lift about 4.7 tonne, 5 tonne. 32 metres, which is a hell of a weight really, but when you've got it down at like 10-12 metres she'll lift 13-14 tonne at that, which ain't so bad. The idea is for it to be lifting bodies onto chassis, onto the new trucks, because the old crane we have in the yard, she's getting a bit tired, so we've been able to unbolt this one, which is all good fun. Yeah, we'll get this parked up, and then we shall take this ram off this truck now. Hopefully it won't be too bad to get off, but I can't see it being too good to get off either. So, but usually the rams are pinned at the top and the bottom. What's going on here? Why can't we drive? This is a problem, isn't it? When you've got to drive something, it's that long since you've drove it. Oh, I know. Is that the problem? Is that not the problem? So what we'll do. For some reason it's flashing a light now, I won't let it drive. It's just backed up alright. That light's now gone out. Now it's going to drive again. that'll do there. We'll call that a day. So yeah, we'll get this ram off. Right, so that's that ram took off that truck, ready for Monday's job, which is down in Clynelly, South Wales. So we'll get off down there Monday and we'll see you down there. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and yeah, might be shaved all weekend, get me a haircut, tired myself up a bit. They're gonna might not. So it's Monday to find out. So yeah, catch you on the next one.